star. Chilling with cash and cars, but somewhere lost my past. It's hard now the combo gym, getting back my art. With the fury inside, you can't match my sparks. So I can power through you with no risk, leaving your soul twisted up in my close fist. Take notice, I'm saying it's the coldest, baddest erratic fighter you can face on the foes list. You ain't hating me cause my skills are way great. I'm back to, let the truth be told. I feel on fire with my passion flow. I'm back to, let the truth be told. I feel on fire with my passion flow. I'm back from a glory, yeah. These guys talk big, but I'm more prepared. On my redemption road, I rip my foes. When I trip and flip modes, you can't slip my blows. I'm on a comeback. It took out all the enhancements. In with the glow, I'm the champ that the fans name. Hard, rugged, star-studded and mighty, and leaving you all bloody and making your face ugly. Jab, hook, uppercut. Feel my blow when it impacts up your gut. You wanna try to beat the champ, you ain't tough enough. I think you move through your best and I counter punch. Man, I fake precision, ain't hitting with your brain. Cause I train with the wisdom, gain vision through the pain. I will bang through the system, stay vicious in the game. And I'm back forever, you can't stop my reign. I'm back to, let the truth be told. I feel on fire with my passion flow. I'm back to, let the truth be told. I feel on fire with my passion flow. Put 'em up, show me what you got. I wanna see how you rock. If you're great or not, you wanna take my spot. Better train the box, put the game on lock.
Hello everyone and welcome to Multiverse Championship Wrestling Murderversary. It was 1 year ago tonight where MCW first graced the airwaves, and we are so thankful to still be on the air despite every problem that has arisen therein. Nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, we are starting off with a big tag team match. Let's send it down to the ring. Serving as your ring announcer tonight, ladies and gentlemen, Neptunian Chip McWolfo. Unfortunately, our regular ring announcer, Anissa Idolon, has caught a case of the bionic plague and will be out of action for just a little bit. We wish her a speedy recovery. And on a personal note, I greatly dislike Chip McWolfo.
There are some people who claim it's a fact that flying saucers have landed here.
Flying saucers, where do they come from?
Okay, what we're thinking of as aliens are they're extra-dimensional beings that an earlier precursor of the space program made contact with. They are not what they claim to be.
A week and a half ago, I had a caller who said, Art, I see shadow people.
MCW tonight. This is also the tag team debut of Twerkster, T-Mode, and Vakari Chit. Predictions are up. Illegal team members having it out in the middle of the ring. Working the Gray looks like they're going to be the ones to start this thing off. Just pandemonium starting off now, trying to repay the X-Files for the assault in the previous episode. Staring each other down. The Gray tagging in the Martian straight away. Twerkster sees a moment of weakness, standing clothesline. Gets put down by the Martian in return. We haven't seen the X-Files in competition in years, folks. You have to wonder about the ring rust. Vakari Chit coming to the aid. Inverted atomic drop to the Martian. Now Twerkster T-Mode trying to pop the skull of the Martian. A snapmare gets him free. Meanwhile, a hip toss by Vakari Chit to the Gray. Low blow from behind by the Martian. Referee Dale Gribble trying to keep order. A backbreaker by Twerkster. Going for the ankle lock now is Twerkster mode. Vakari Chit stopping the Gray in its tracks. Rolls through, trying to snap the neck. Monkey Flip gets the Martian free. The Shadow Person making his presence known in this thing. Referee count only up to 1. The Martian telling Twerk that he cannot be seen. We don't know what kind of stealth technology is being brought into this one that could see as early as now. Reversal now into an armbar by the Martian. Twerk getting broken up now by Vakari Chit. Big headbutt by the Martian, putting down Twerkster T-Mode. With control again, single leg Boston Crab cinched in. The Gray trying to stop Kari. It's locked in for his troubles. Vakari Chit feeling the adrenaline early on in this thing. Able to escape the grasp of the Gray. Now a rear naked choke cinched in. Head scissors takedown by Vakari Chit. Doubled up, team down, planting the Martian. Quick roll up now by the Martian. Kicked out at 1. A Deadeye by the Martian puts down Twerk in the middle of the ring. Now trying to pop the viscous fungal skull of Twerkster mode. Vakari Chit coming to the rescue. Hip toss now by Twerkster. Taking a knee now is the Martian. Gets put down by the standing clothesline by Twerkster mode. Now bashing the skull of the Martian on the ring mat. The Shadow Person trying to interrupt. Kari stopping it. Step up Enziguri. Meanwhile, the Gray breaking up the submission hold. Kari trying to stop this thing. Referee Dale Gribble getting a little bit frustrated in this one. Rear naked choke locked in. Kari breaks it up again. Dale Gribble demanding that the illegal participants leave the ring immediately or have to start knocking heads. Twerkster mode gets speared down, dragging Kari into the ring now as the Martian wants to neutralize every possible threat. Twerkster returning the favor, dragging the Gray in. Gray trying to maintain control here. Gets dragged out of the ring now is the Martian. Vakari Chit looking to beat him down on the outside. Inverted atomic drop. Twerkster mode and armbar locked in. Able to break free immediately is the Martian. We've seen how dangerous Twerkster mode can be with that armbar. A low blow from behind. It was that same armbar that snapped the arm of Darkster mode in a previous episode. Meanwhile, a bear hug locked in on the outside and gets planted with a belly to belly. Twerkster mode with a snapmare to get free. The side headlock takeover. Vakari Chit looked like she wanted to dive off of that top turnbuckle. I think the Martian saw it out of the corner of his eye. Gets planted now as Twerkster mode. Vtuber and the Martian staring each other down. Gets dragged out again. Twerkster mode has lit the bat on fire. Dale Gribble not allowing it to come to that. Snatching away the implement of mass destruction. Kari diving off the apron. Gets caught in a chokeslam by the Martian. Dale Gribble discarding that barbed wire baseball bat. Trying to restore order in this thing, demanding everyone get back in the ring. Twerkster putting down the Martian. A cutter now by the Martian. All 4 participants in this match in the ring now. Submission hold locked in. Dragging into the ring again. Dale Gribble is having a tough time keeping these 2 teams in their respective corners. Gonna start beating some ass sooner or later to teach them a lesson. With control now, brainbuster by the Martian. Onto the fungal scalp of Twerkster team mode. Dragging Twerk up to her feet now. Reversal of Poison Rana by Twerkster mode. There are plenty of fungi out there that are poisonous. Sleeper hold locked in now. Trying to put the Martian to sleep. Able to roll onto his stomach. The Gray breaks it up. Dale Gribble smacking around the Gray. Demanding he go back to his corner. Cartwheel takedown by the Martian. Too close to the ropes. Socking Vtuber straight in the eye socket is referee Dale Gribble. Sick of all this rule breaking happening. The Martian in the meanwhile tagging in the Gray. Into an armbar now. Still too close to the ropes. The Martian staring down Vtuber. The Gray feeling it. Signaling to the mothership that they may have an abductee. Tagging the Martian back in now is the Gray. This team from the deepest void of space, an inverted atomic drop. On those surgically repaired gonads of Twerkster team mode. Pin now. Hooks the leg only at 2. Gets taken down now is the Martian. Into that armbar. Wants to snap the arm. We don't know anything. The Gray tried to break it up, slipped off the turnbuckle. Vtuber had taken advantage. Guillotine locked in. A curb stop to the Gray. Locked in deep is that armbar. Transitioning back and forth from back and stomach. Trying to wrench back on that elbow. Able to break free. We don't know anything about the bone physiology of the Martian or the Gray in this one. Their bones could be dense as titanium for all we know. Trying to hug it out now is the Martian. Those blows to the ribs, a destroyer by the Gray in the meanwhile. Now a sidewalk slam into a pin by the Martian. Kick out at 2. Big leaping DDT in the background by Vtuber. Punch to the dome now by the Martian into a hip toss now. That armbar trying to repay the favor. Need to find out whose calcium-rich bones are stronger. Really wrenching back on that elbow, trying to bend it backwards. Vtuber a reversal. The electric chair puts down the Gray. She breaks up into the head scissors now. Dale Gribble demanding the Gray get out of the ring. Into a pin now. No, the key lock is locked in. Vtuber involving again. The shadow person in the ring. Dale Gribble does not appreciate any of this. The Martian's scrambling to those ropes, trying to get leverage to pull himself up. Twerkster team mode is wobbling, walking around a little bit, maybe concussed early on in this one. The shadow person dropped from the top turnbuckle. Staring down Twerkster mode. Mocking her. A test of strength now. Gets blown away by the Martian. Standing at attention now is the Martian. Waiting for his chance. Goes for Vakari Chin. She avoids it. Work taking advantage now. Into that squeeze now. Into the sleeper. The Gray breaking it up. Dale Gribble trying to slap some sense into these combatants here. The Martian looks like he may be dazed in this one. Work taking a moment to recover. Still scrambling, doesn't know left from right, able to get to it. Cartwheel takedown by the Martian. Maintains pressure in the inverted guillotine. Foot was just a little bit too close to the ropes. Vakari Chin in the ring now. Dale Gribble spots it. Stunner by Twerkster team mode. Puts down the Martian. Trying to grab at the feet of this fungus. Finally, Twerkster mode has tagged in Vakari Chin. Now a tag made to the Gray. Puts down both combatants. Trying to choke out the Martian in the meanwhile. She may not have realized the tag was made. Gray breaking it up. Northern Lights suplex into the pin now. Kick out at 2. The Martian straight to it. Ankle lock cinched in. Dale Gribble breaking up. DDT now by the Gray. Kip up. Trying to maintain control, goes for the electric chair, eats a poison Rana. Trying to scramble to her own side of the ring. The Gray might be concussed in this one. Holding him down by both arms. Wrenching down. The Gray struggling to get free from the grasp of Vakari Chin. Goes around the front now. Spiking the face of Vakari Chin on the ring mat. Goes for the key lock, driving that elbow into the side of the skull. The Gray up to the top turnbuckle now. Dives down with a curb stomp. Now throwing Vakari Chin against the ropes. Reversal head scissors takedown by Vakari Chin. Test of strength. Still maintaining, not willing to give up. Neither combatant getting a clear advantage at the end of that one. Series of exchange blows now. Irish whip into his own teammate. Destroyer by Vakari Chin. Taking a moment to celebrate, maybe too early. The Gray trying to avoid the grasp yet again. Irish whip sends the Gray into the ropes, stops himself in time. Vakari Chin taking a minute to breathe. This is high-octane action. Poison Rana. This matchup is much more high-flying than I thought it would be. Roll-up now. Twerkster mode breaks it up. Leaps over, does the Gray, lands flat on his ass. I'm not entirely sure if Grays have asses or not. Trying to choke out this fungus now is the Gray. Kari breaking it up. Belly to back takedown. Gets spiked with a DDT now by Vakari Chin. Dragging the Gray up to his feet. A belly to back takedown yet again. Maintains abdominal control. The Martian breaking it up. And a cutter for his troubles. Gray looking to take advantage. The Martian sweeping the leg of Vakari Chin. Goes for the blockbuster, does the Gray. Putting down Kari. Tag made to the Martian, tag made to Twerkster team mode. Exchange of blows now in the meanwhile. Twerkster mode with a press slam to the Martian. That armbar is locked in on Vtuber in the meanwhile. Sidewalk slam into the pin by the Martian. An exchange of arm drags in the meanwhile. Kick out at 2 by the Gray and Vtuber. Staring one another down yet again. The Martian, no doubt disgusted by this fusion of fungus and cybernetics. Standing across the ring from him. Took her eye off the ball for just a minute, gets put down. A Luthez press by the Martian. And wrenches down on the neck breaker. Sidewalk slam yet again. Dragging Twerk up to her feet, slips around the front, slips around the back, trying to confuse this fungus, holds the arms behind. Trying to wrench that elbow out of its socket. Twerkster mode able to break free with control yet again, slips around the back. Drags into the front, back body drop. Looks like she may be going for the tag to Vtuber yet again. Backbreaker by Twerkster T-mode. Kari with control now, rear naked choke. Trying to use that knee for pressure, transitions now. Trying to choke the life from this alien. The Gray breaking it up. Eats a stunner for his troubles. Martian with control yet again. Reversal by Vtuber, putting down the Martian. Trying to choke the life. Gets a cutter. It's all a matter of whose stamina is going to last in this one at this stage. These combatants are all pretty dazed at this point. Twerkster mode breaking it up with a Luthez press. Gets thrown off. Russian leg sweep by Vtuber puts down the Martian. And a destroyer for his troubles. The Martian wisely staying underneath that bottom rope. Trying to keep Vtuber at bay with the referee's rules. Twerkster mode up to the top turnbuckle. Thought twice of it. Body slam into the armbar now. Too damn close to the ropes. Dale Gribble demanding Twerk get back to her own corner. Vtuber feeling the adrenaline in this one. Dragging the Martian up to his feet. The Martian able to avoid disaster for just a moment. Test of strength yet again. Hip toss now into the armbar as Vtuber. Those long legs of the Martian coming into play. Scorpion death drop by Vtuber. Martian planted down, perhaps at death's door now. Belly to back takedown. Side headlock takeover reversal by the Martian. Dale Gribble spotting Twerkster mode, not allowing any more foibles. Kari spilling out over the top rope. Martian waiting, lying in wait. Cartwheel takedown by Kari. Just slamming the back of the Martian's head on the ring mat. Drop toe hold now by the Martian. Into the ankle lock now. This has been a much more submission-based matchup than I thought it would be. Luthez press by Twerk. Monkey flip gets him free. Kari slipping around back of the Martian now. Into the roll-up. Kick out at 2. Reversal. Into the pin now. Kick out at 2 yet again. The Gray and the Martian dual submission holds. Twerk able to break free. Wrenching back now. Breaking up the submission. Still trying to strangle this alien. Snapmare gets the Gray free. Kari wailing on the Martian. The Gray breaks it up. Low blow from behind. Squeezing the skull. Trying to crush. Speaking of crushing. The surgically repaired Nodas of Twerkster mode in grave danger. All 4 combatants in the ring now, beaten and bloodied. Rolls through now as Vakari's hit into the pin victory roll. The Gray breaking it up. Stomping down yet again. Dale Gribble demanding an end to it. You see the Martian in the background with Vakari'd. The Shadow Man plotting something in the meanwhile. Dale Gribble able to spot it. Into the pin now, too close to the ropes. You have to have so much ring experience to be able to remember things like that in the heat of the moment. The adrenaline and the bloodlust can just get to you. You won't know left from right at the best of times. Corkster Mode breaking it up yet again. Gets planted a bulldog by the Gray. Dale Gribble trying to make an example. Rear naked choke locked in again. Twerk trying to get to help. Locks it in yet again. Calf crusher locked in now. Could tap at any moment in this one. Meanwhile, a sunset flip by the Gray. The Gray breaking up the submission hold. Dale Gribble getting sick and tired of the nonsense going on in this matchup. Clubs the back of the Gray's skull with an elbow. Inverted atomic drop by the Martian puts down Vakari's hit. Signaling to the mothership that the time has come. Feeling the adrenaline, went for the stunner. The Martian saw it coming. Cartwheel away now. Mars attacks! Planting! Vakari's hit. Could be thinking the same for Corkster Mode! Into the pin now, but Dale Gribble distracted by the Gray. A kick out at 0. That could have been it. Tag made to the Gray. Meanwhile, Kari dragging the Martian in. Arm drag sending Kari sailing over the top rope. The Martian in the meanwhile with Twerkster T-Mode a hip toss. Trying to take advantage of the situation. Referee count up to 3. The Gray biding his time. Gets tripped up by Kari. Twerkster Mode sent over the top rope in the meanwhile. Spilling to the outside. Rolls through does the Gray. Twerkster Mode a belly to back takedown. Nearly takes out Dale Gribble as well. Single leg Boston Crab locked in. You can see Vakari's hit screaming in pain. The agony must be astonishing at this stage. Puts down Kari does the Gray. The Shadow Man scheming. Dale Gribble not allowing it to happen. Referee count up to 9. Kari able to slip back into the ring in time. Destroyer by Kari. With control yet again, dragging the Gray up to his feet. Monkey flip sends him right over the turnbuckle. Gets dragged outside by the Martian yet again. Drags down the Martian. The Shadow Person now gets curb stomped by Kari. Things looking a little bit dire for the X-Files now. Puts down all 3 men from the apron. The Shadow Person is up to the top turnbuckle. I don't like him being up there. Cartwheel takedown by the Martian. Referee count up to 4 for Vakari's. You see Twerkster T-Mode in the background there, gasping for air. The Gray signaling to the mothership that it's over. Kari making it back in again. Into the arms of the Gray, Northern Lights suplex. Twerkster Mode is in the ring, Dale Gribble not allowing it. Into a roll-up now. This is the second time a pin has been attempted by one of the X-Files. The other combatant has stopped it. A breakup of the pin by the Martian. suplex puts down Vtuber. Socking Twerk in the face to teach her what for. Trying to go for a takedown, Vtuber moved forward to avoid it. Cartwheel now. Slipping back around now, into another roll-up. Kick out immediately. Vtuber may have found her second wind in this one. Goes over the rope instead. The Gray following suit gets tripped up by Twerkster mode. Both combatants going back into the ring. Tag made at Twerkster T-mode. A low blow from behind by the Gray. Signaling up above yet again. Slips around backside headlock. Takeover by Twerkster mode. Gets taken down by the Gray now. Belly-to-belly takedown. Dale Gribble getting sick of the lack of respect for his rules. A back suplex by the Gray. Irish whip into the blockbuster. See the Martian falling to the outside. Wasn't prepared for that maneuver. Yet again, another blockbuster. Cartwheels out of the way this time. Follows suit. Flips around the front into the DDT. The Gray going up to the top turnbuckle. Stomping down with the knee. Twerk able to get up to a knee still. The durability on display. You see the Martian there in the back. Dale Gribble breaking it up. Poison Rana by the Gray. Into the pin. Kick out at 2. You see Vtuber dazed, doesn't know where she is. Went for the back suplex. Twerkster mode able to break free of it. Into the ropes yet again. Into yet another blockbuster. You gotta wonder how many of those Twerk can take still. And another. The damage done to the neck bones and muscles of Twerkster T-mode must be stunning again. Into the corner now. The Gray feeling it. Flipping off. Puts down Twerkster mode. Dragging her up to the feet now. Hurricane Rana by the Gray. And a low blow from behind. Side headlock takeover. The Martian watching on, no doubt greatly pleased by what he's seeing. Into a roll-up that's clearly too close to the ropes. Going face first into the turnbuckle. And again, laying on the punishment is the Gray. Spilling out through the table. Twerkster mode avoiding the Martian. Somehow back to her feet straight away, slipping around a reversal, going back around front. The Gray with a Northern Light suplex. Kick out at 2. A spear now by the Martian and a Hurricane Rana by Twerkster T-mode. Another low blow from behind. Into the pin. Kick out at 2. The Courage hit with a snapmare now. Both combatants scrambling. Inverted atomic drop. Side headlock takeover now. Dale Gribble demanding that the rules be accepted. Tag made to the Martian. DDT planting Twerkster mode. The Martian biding his time. Waiting for the moment to strike. Underhook DDT into the pin. Dale Gribble was busy with Vtuber. 2. That would have been it. Twerkster going into the ropes yet again, able to stop herself. A full washout by both combatants. Twerk trying to make it to her feet. The Martian waiting on the apron. Gets dragged to the outside. Following suit now is the Martian. Sidewalk slam on the outside. The Martian up, the electric chair on the concrete. Twerkster mode is in dire straits here. Wanted to go for that underhook DDT on the concrete. Twerk wouldn't let it happen. The strength of Twerkster mode. Now with control yet again is this fungus slamming the Martian's skull on that concrete. Dragging the Martian into the ring. A cutter by the Martian puts down Twerkster mode. The Courage Kid wanted to go for a snapmare. The Martian not allowing it to happen. Dale Gribble putting down every combatant. Sick of them not respecting the rules of the ring. Meanwhile, behind the referee's back, the Gray dragging Twerk to the outside yet again. Underhook DDT on the concrete. Has her up again, the electric chair against the apron. Throwing Twerk over the ring barricade. Referees count up to 5 for Twerkster team mode. The Courage Kid in the meanwhile being punished by the Gray in the middle of the ring. Twerk able to make it back in. Just barely. Into the ropes yet again, holding on to the ropes. Didn't matter, another underhook DDT into the pin. Kick out at 2. The durability on display here is unreal. Underhook suplex. Kari breaking it up. Went for the head scissors, instead got planted by the Martian. Dale Gribble trying to get the shadow person out of the ring. The Martian feeling the adrenaline. Whiplash to Twerkster team mode. And a second. Into the pin. They did it.
Here are your winners, the Gray and the Martian X-Files.
It was a hellacious tag team match. In the end, the tag team experience of the X-Files prevailed. A thrilling way to start this show, ladies and gentlemen. The X-Files look like they're not done here. The shadow person with a hip toss into the Gray. Crusher in the middle of the ring. Assaulting them like they did in the last episode. Trying to make it last. Gets planted, a power slam. Unbelievable. And another skull crusher. A Lou Thez now by the Martian. Pop-up. Sending Twerkster mode over the top rope. On the other side, the Martian setting that table back up, it looks like. Taking care of the Courage Kid now on top of everything else. This is too much. Where is security? Powerbomb through the table. Another whiplash for Twerkster mode. Proud of the work they've done, no doubt. Signaling to the mothership that it's done. The X-Files with a tremendous in-ring debut here at Murderversary, ladies and gentlemen. Twerkster T-Mode and Vikari Chid have been defeated. It is not a great start for their tag team run together. Nonetheless, the show must go on. We will be right back after this brief commercial break. Don't go anywhere.
Oh, my ears! She's terrible!
She's great.
You're being too easy on her, Hulk.
I like things to be easy.
Like 10-10-220.
Exactly.
I know 10-10-220 is cheap, but it's easy too.
Yeah, there's no signing up. You just pick up the phone and dial it.
And all calls up to 20 minutes are 99 cents.
Easy and cheap. I'll have to try it. Thank you.
I told you she was great.
You should switch to decaf.
Dial 10-10-220.
Huh? Huh?
Fuck them.
Huh? Huh?
Welcome back to the show, everyone. In the previous episode, Kazuma Kiryu of Team Thief defeated Walter White of Team Fork to win an advantage for his team in tonight's main event. We have officially been told that the advantage Team Thief has chosen for the match is a special guest referee. We can only imagine who they have chosen to fill that position. But I digress. We have a championship bout about to commence. Let's send it down to the ring yet again.
The following contest is a pure match, and it is for the Lightweight Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Paradise, Arizona, weighing in an uncalled for remake, Postal Dude!
Postal Dude earned this matchup, now digging a grave for the Nostalgia Critic after defeating every version of himself and laying the challenge out. Pointing out the Nostalgia Critic has never defended his title.
What is it to be a hero?
I believe there's a hero in all of us that keeps us honest, gives us strength, makes us noble.
Champion from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at one perfect shot, the Nostalgia Critic!
The first title defense of the lightweight champion, the Nostalgia Critic, Doug Walker. Will it be a swan song for Base Douglas? Or will he emerge still a champion? This is a pure match, ladies and gentlemen. Strikes are disallowed in this matchup. Spear taking down now. Opponents have a 3-strike system to work off of. 3 regular strikes and they will be disqualified. For the record, what counts as a strike in this matchup? A closed fist or a slap to the face is a strike. Something like a leg drop or a chop is perfectly legal. Wrenching down now is the champion, still with the belt around his waist. Side leg lock cinched in now by the Postal Dude. Asking Doug if he wants to give it up. The belt falling from his waist may be a sign of things to come. Rolling back now into the pin. Able to break out at 0 is the Nostalgia Critic. Into another roll-up by the Postal Dude. Kick out at 1. Dale Gribble trying to get that title belt out of the way. Dude with control again. Into a Northern Light suplex. Kick out at 0 yet again. Slipping around back now. And to the front, a snapmare now by Doug Walker. Takes down the Dude. Gets tripped up a drop toe hold. Control yet again, another Northern Lights over his head. Kick out at 1. Both combatants spinning out. Dale Gribble eating the brunt of it. Demanding Dude head to the outside, leaping over the charging champion. Straight into the railing goes the Nostalgia Critic. Postal Dude following suit. Snapmare now on the concrete. Trying to choke him out. Dude reversing. Spiking! Face first on the concrete. Gets tripped up now. Is the Postal Dude. Trying to roll out of harm's way in this one. Dragging the Nostalgia Critic down. Referee count up to 8 for the Nostalgia Critic. Postal Dude flipping him off. Counter a deadeye by the Nostalgia Critic. German suplex into the pin. Kick out at 1 by the Postal Dude. A hip toss now by Dude. Going for that Anaconda Vice now. Able to break free is the Nostalgia Critic. Taking advantage now. He's got him up. Blood rushing to his head. Reversal of Sunset Flip by the Dude. Into a Hurricane Rana by the Nostalgia Critic. Trying to counter into a Kimura lock. Doug not letting it happen, rolling through. Goes for that crossface now in the middle of the ring. Side headlock takeover gets the champion free. Headlock wrenching back. Now taking him down yet again. Too close to the ropes in this one. Trying to wrench back into a camel clutch now is the champion. Challenger trying to scramble to those ropes, able to do it. Getting his toe just under. Into the corner goes the champion. Heading up to the top turnbuckle. Superplex by the challenger. Goes for the pin now. Dale Gribble getting the hell out of the way. Didn't want to be a victim. Kick out at 2. Both combatants spilling out again. Into a calf crusher. That is way too close to the ropes for this one. Into the corner yet again. Might be thinking superplex yet again. The Nostalgia Critic punching down the Dude. That is 1 strike against the Nostalgia Critic in this one. Dude making it back up to his feet. Clenching down, trying to protect those family jewels. Belly to back takedown. Yet again now. And a 3rd for good measure. With control again, Sling Blade puts down the champion. Too close to the ropes. That Sling Blade is how he won his last match, ladies and gentlemen. It could be the downfall of the champion again. In the middle of the ring. Kick out at 1. The endurance of the Nostalgia Critic. Spilling out again. It's like looking at a tumble dryer of men. Goes for that calf crusher yet again. Doug Walker able to break free. Throwing the champion towards the ropes. Reversal now. Went for that rear naked choke. Postal Dude had a scout at a side headlock takedown. Dragging the champion up to his face. Crucifix armbar. Trying to wrench back on the elbow. The Critic able to break free yet again. Pile driver by the Nostalgia Critic. You must be wondering what is going through the mind of the Nostalgia Critic, a gut-wrench suplex. What will it take to put down a man like the Postal Dude? Going for that camel clutch again. Dude trying to resist it. Trying to not let the full wrench come, a side headlock takeover. Going for that rear naked choke. Nostalgia Critic fell forward. The ring instincts to fall towards that rope. DDT now. Into the pin. Kick out at 2. lost now by the champion. Throwing the dude against the ropes. Directly into Dale Gribble. I don't think Dale appreciated that, staring down the champion. Both combatants clamoring for control. Into the headlock. Went for the back suplex. Ate a poison Rana instead. Low blow from behind. That is a second strike against the Nostalgia Critic. Those surgically repaired testes of the Postal Dude. That Duke Nukem stamped down on 10 times. Rear naked choke on the outside now. Snapmare gets the dude free. Belly to back takedown on the outside, maintains the abdomen. Going towards that table. Planting him against the turnbuckle instead. Spiking the Critic face first on the table. It still holds. Collar bomb again. The back of the Critic's head bouncing off the edge of the table. Postal Dude breaking up the referee's count on himself. Sling blade through the table. Postal Dude still not done with the champion. Throwing him against the ring apron. Rolling back into the ring now are both men. With control now, a body slam by the Nostalgia Critic. Into the sleeper hold. Rolling onto his stomach is the Postal Dude, trying to get a semblance of control. Transitions to the abdomen, does Doug Walker. Dude able to get to his feet, eats a back suplex. Dude rolling to the outside, maybe trying to save himself, put some distance between him and his opponent. Referee beginning his count. Dude trying to breathe. Saying you're going home one. Gets dragged back into the ring for his trouble. He's got him up. Vertical suplex by the Nostalgia Critic. Dude able to scramble for control in this one. Planting. Doug Walker face first on the ring mat into the pin. Kick out at 2. Belly to back takedown. The sling blade yet again. Collar and elbow tie up now. Doug Walker getting back up to his feet, able to wrench control free. The sling blade once more. Elbow tie up on the mat again. Doug able to stand up yet again. Snapmare gets him free. Trying to catch his breath is the Nostalgia Critic. Went for the gut wrench. Postal Dude not letting it happen. Going for the calf crusher now. Trying to make the dude tap out. Wrenching control down. Trying to get that knee to pop. Able to break free as the challenger. Slipping around back now is the dude. Belly to back takedown yet again. Into the roll up now. Trying to steal it. Kick out at 1. Doug again. A vertical suplex. What's it gonna take in this one? Trying to put the dude to bed. Choke the life from him. Cut off the circulation. Whatever you have to do. Able to break free is the dude. Irish whip sending the Critic into the ropes. Crucifix armbar yet again. Doug breaking free straight away. Trying to roll out of harm's way. Anaconda Vice locked in. Breaking free is the Critic. Big Dougie may be dazed in this one. Dude flipping him off. Goes for it. Playing footsies as Doug Walker into the headlock. Irish whip sends him out. Now the crucifix planting the champion. Postal Dude feeling the adrenaline surging in his veins. Paradise Lost. Wants to do it again. Irish whip. Goes for the crucifix instead, planting the champion. Slipping around front now. Northern Lights suplex into the pin. Kick out at 2. Hip toss now. Just picking apart the champion at this stage. Sitting forward is the Nostalgia Critic onto the back of Postal Dude's head. Trying to strangle the life from him yet again. It's a matter of circulation. It's a matter of injury. Who is going to crack first? Dude able to roll onto his stomach, slipping free. Goes for the Northern Lights again with the bridge pin. Kick out at 1. Slipping around front now. Irish whip into the corner. Irish whip into the ropes. Gets planted down, a reversal by the Critic. Those side legs are perfectly legal in this one. It's akin to a leg drop. Gets tripped up by the dude. Into the calf crusher. Wrenching back control on the knee. He's gonna pop it. He's gonna pop it. He can't.
And here is your winner and new lightweight champion, Postal Dude.
It was a technical showcase. One of the most brutal I have ever seen. Yet the dude proving himself in this one. He is not all blood and violence and can have a technical... Nostalgia Critic snatching the belt away. Gets taken down. Snapmare now. Not willing to part with the belt. Trying to get to his feet. Gets taken down by the new champion. That shoulder check hurt him more than it did the Critic. Beating down on him. Slinging the belt over his shoulder. Trying to walk off with it. Dude leaping over the rope with the kick. Snatching his belt. Nostalgia Critic trying to get to his feet. Gets put down yet again. Dude needs to make an example of this. Critic wisely avoiding. That snapmare brings him down. Throws him into the barricade. And again. Still trying to snatch at that belt is the Nostalgia Critic. Big punch with the belt. Puts him down. Your new lightweight champion, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, your new lightweight champion, the Postal Dude, showing he is not all talk and can put on a tremendous technical bout. The Nostalgia Critic has been dethroned. An incredible turn of events. We'll be right back after this brief commercial break. Don't go anywhere.
サイクリングヤッホーヤッホー。
こちらお日様でっかいです。どうぞ。
こちらネギに同じです。どうぞ。ヤッホー。皆さんもジャイアント。グリコジャイアントコーン。
Welcome back to the show, everyone. The challenge was laid out in the previous episode by Nefersoka that he would take on both Frey and Darun here tonight. We have a triple threat match waiting in the wings. Let's send it back down. make up for that, has been on a brutal warpath since the breaking up of the Babu Gang.
Next, from She's Lion USA, making his MCW debut, winning in prior time ride shenanigans. And from west of the east, weighing in at the population of Mafia, Nefersoka.
It was Nefersoka that accepted the challenge of Frey, but Darun interjected himself, making this a triple threat matchup. This thing is underway, ladies and gentlemen. It is anyone's game. The strength of Frey able to lift Darun into a brainbuster. Darun, the first up to his feet, gets caught in a guillotine. A Styles clash. Nefersoka with the 450 splash gets planted by Frey. Hurricane Rana reversal. It is a pile of men in this one. Darun trying to continue his warpath, wants revenge on Nefersoka. Frey, the first match he has had in this company, despite being here, gets planted down, feeling the adrenaline early on in this one. Sent over the top rope is Darun. Nefersoka saying that there are bigger things waiting for him than this. In the previous episode, that spinning lariat gets to take down both men. Slipping front and back now into the slide roll-up, gets broken up by Nefersoka. Trying to vie for control in this one. Abdominal stretch on the ring mat now. A single tap is the end of this match. That's all it takes. This is not an elimination matchup. Snapmare gets Frey free. Two big men brawling it out. Frey winning out. Nefersoka trying to box with a man twice his size. All three of these men brawling it out now. Darun, the man left standing. Nefersoka up to the top rope. That spinning kick off of the top turnbuckle. Frey wisely getting out of the damn way. Into the camel clutch now. Darun breaking it up. Gets put down with a clothesline. Nefersoka staring at Darun across the ring. Gets put down by his former partner. Frey saying, hey, you do your work. Darun with control now, planting the little man. Frey taking advantage, another tornado lariat. Nefersoka trying to get out of the way. Destroyer by Darun. Puts down Frey. Nefersoka side headlock takeover, gets caught by Frey into the front suplex. Nef putting down Frey now, gets thrown off. With control yet again is Darun. Frey wanting control for himself. Throwaway slam. Might be thinking to put him down. Get him out of the way. Gets taken down by Frey now is Darun. Feeling the adrenaline yet again in this one is Frey. To that Muay Thai hold now. Darun trying to wrench control. Nefersoka breaking it up. That shoulder barge. Darun still standing. Nef putting down both men. Back body drop by Frey. Snapmare gets caught. Now with Frey into the armbar. There are no rope breaks in a triple threat matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Nef looks dazed in this one. Two big men stalking him. Goes for the pin. Darun breaking it up. Into that abdominal stretch. Nef breaking it up. Goes Goes for a camel clutch of his own. Frey not letting it happen. Two former partners brawling it out. Daroon with a full Nelson eats a bulldog from Frey for his trouble. Into the pin now. Gets broken up by Neff. Now mounting the offense. Daroon breaking it up. And that rear naked choke gets broken up by Frey. This is only the second triple threat matchup in MCW history. The first, an incredible title bout between Duke Nukem, Doom Guy, and BJ Blazkowicz. One of the best in this company's history. Time will tell if this matchup will stand the test of time like that one. Nefersoka boxing gets put down by Daroon. A headbutt now by Frey. Trying to rush into offense now. German suplex by Nefersoka. Goes for the camel clutch. Neff not letting it happen. Irish whip into the ropes. Punches down Daroon. The big man putting down this cat. Exchange of blows in the meanwhile between the two big guys. Drop kick to the back. Daroon still standing. Into that rear naked choke shoulder barge. Puts down Daroon into the pin. Neff breaking it up straight away. Went for that German. Daroon held on to Frey. This is not going to be a pretty one no matter which way you look at it, people. For those of you wondering why chat has swapped in for the referee position for this matchup, it's because due to past altercations, referee Dale Gribble has refused to be in the same ring as Daroon. Chat speedily recovering from exploding in the bathroom not many episodes ago. 450 splash by Nefersoka. Gets dragged to his feet by Frey, taken down again. Went for the pin. Daroon threw him into the corner. Now trying to wrench that ankle out of its place. Frey breaking it up, another shoulder barge. Into the confident pin, Neff breaking it up. The strength into the Samoan drop. And the pin. 1, 2. Kick out. Thanks to Daroon. It was a hair away from a 3 count. It is bodies upon bodies in this matchup, ladies and gentlemen. It really is anyone's game in a situation like this. A spear by Nefersoka puts down Frey. Now that spinning kick yet again. Went for a head scissors, gets a back body drop for his troubles. Frey now with control of Daroon. Irish whip sending him to the side. Running straight head first into chat. Meanwhile, a Hurricane Rana by Nefersoka puts down Frey. Into a 450, gets caught in a Northern Light suplex. Daroon breaking up the count. Atomic drop by Daroon. And a pile driver. Nefersoka taking down his former partner in this one. Now focus back on Frey. Wrenching into the armbar now. Wants to break it. Wants to pop it right out of its socket. Daroon trying to crawl over and break things up. Able to do it. Snapmare by Daroon now. It's a matter of seeing who's going to be the one to break this feline first. Frey to prove himself. Daroon for the sake of vengeance. Trying to roll out of the way is Neff. He's clubbing blows. These strong shots. Nefersoka heading to the outside for a minute. Leaping off the rope, putting down both men into the pin now. Kick out at 1 by Frey. A Another kick puts him down. Went for that Hurricane Rana, gets catapulted instead. Darun trying to kick his way up to freedom. Eats that spinning lariat. Gets put down by Neff. Irish whip into the ropes now, into an arm drag. Darun picking up the pieces. Spinning around to the front, a test of strength broken up by Neff, putting down both men. Goes for the kick again. DDT over Darun. Into the pin now by this cat. Darun not letting it happen. Boston Crab locked in, Frey breaking it up. That tornado lariat is a devastating maneuver. Clear houses with that one. Bulldog now by Frey. Stomping down on this feline. Hurricane Rana reversal by Nefersoka. Into the loving arms of Darun. Scoops him up. Neff able to break free. That is a long way to fall, though. Frey kicking at the jewels. Waiting for an opportunity to strike. With control again is Darun. Power slam onto this feline. Frey rushing back into the ring to break it up. Driving those elbows into the face of Frey to stop it. Neff finally breaking it. Into a cutter by Frey. Went for the pin. Darun not letting it happen. Irish whip sends Neff to the corner. Back suplex by Darun into the pin. Frey keeping his shoulders up on instinct. Went for that vice grip. Neff not letting it transpire. Assisted! 3D. A brief moment of a reunion of the Babu Gang. Vertical suplex puts down Neff. Into a quick roll-up now. Reversal roll-up by Frey now. Darun not letting it transpire. Now kicking at the spine of Darun. Power bomb into the pin. Just barely at 2. Elbow puts down both men. Back body drop. Nefersoka trying to catch his breath in the background there. Roll up by Darun. Neff breaking it up. Slipping around back now. Darun trying to break free, plants him face first. With control again is Frey. An elbow drop avoided by Darun. Back suplex yet again. Nefersoka needs to pick his spot in this one. Yet another back suplex. If he wants to win over 2 men both twice his size. Power slam by Darun. Into the roll-up now. Nefersoka picking his spot, planting. Darun face first on the ring mat. Trying to pick your spot is a dangerous gambit. Sudden roll-up by Darun. Frey breaking it up. Went for another roll-up to Darun and another. Reversal! Neff sending Darun crashing to the outside. Into the inverted cutter. Still on the outside are these two. Went for the crucifix, did Neff. Arm drag now by Darun. Elbow drop by Frey. If I was Frey in this position, I would let these two just solve their problems on the outside. Wait patiently inside. That side leg lock cinched in on the outside. Reversal by Darun. Rolling through now with Frey is Nefersoka. 450. Rolling through against the steel steps. That tornado lariat. Showing itself again. Dangerous as can be. That belly-to-belly suplex sent Neff clear into the crowd. To counter without even looking did Darun. Able to avoid the tornado lariat that time did Darun. Went for the back body drop. Counter with a destroyer on the concrete. Frey now wailing on the face of Nefersoka. Defenseless, nowhere to go. Trying to kick his way to freedom. Rolling through now is Darun in a 450 from Neff. Side headlock takeover by Frey. It's taken down by Darun. Trying to just break his face in every way possible. Throws him back into the ring. Puts down Neff. Belly to back takedown yet again. Into the apron. Trying to wrench down on the abdomen. Trying to eliminate the core strength of Frey. Neff 450. I'm being informed that was a shooting star press, not a 450. You may feel free to blame user Marvelous Thief for this. Cast of strength broken up by Nefersoka. Trying to choke out Darun now, broken up by Neff. Darun trying to have his vengeance, both men down. Darun back up to his feet. Went for the Anaconda Vice, got punched in the back of the ass by Frey. Now taking down the little man. Fist after fist, clubbing blow after clubbing blow, trying to fracture the skull of this feline. Vertical suplex on the outside by Darun. Tension back on. Power slam over Frey. Assisted pop-up from the two big men. Finally waiting for his chance again, a hip toss. Held by the wayside in the struggle. Puts him down with the kill switch. Kick to the balls by Frey. Has him back in the lead. Darun able to get to his feet. Elbow to the back of the skull. Release German suplex. It was only a matter of time before he busted it out. Irish whipping Frey towards those steel steps. Monkey flip sends Neff back inside the ring. Looking to put this thing to bed is Darun. Release German yet again. Feeling the adrenaline. Backbreaker. Pin trying to be broken up by Frey. Just barely able to. Backbreaker to Frey now. A confident pin broken up by Neff. A hair's breadth away yet again, all three men standing to their feet. Just waiting. Arm drag now by Neff. Frey in the meanwhile looked like he's trying to catch his breath. Exchange of fists now. Neff winning out. Frey sees an opportunity. Belly to back takedown. Darun taking down Frey now. Now with control again is this German. Release German. Held onto the ropes did Frey. Neff breaking up a submission attempt. Gets thrown over the rope for good measure. Punch down to the mat is Neff. Another shooting star. Power slam yet again by Darun. Throwing Neff out of the way, gets a cutter instead. Another kick to the back of the dome. Going for that surfboard stretch. Darun breaking it up. A hip toss now. Went for a back body drop. Instead, he gets a sunset flip. Reversal. Frey breaking it up, now an inverted guillotine locked in. Darun not letting it happen. Irish whip sends Neff into the corner. Big Hurricane Rana from the top turnbuckle. Now a hip toss into the armbar by Frey. Shooting star to break it up by Neff. Release German puts down Frey. Darun signaling to Neff quick. Maybe trying to put down Frey. Let them solve their differences civilly. Release German sending him into the way. Goes for that cat tamer. Darun didn't appreciate that. Into a body slam. And a back body drop to Frey. I think Darun would love nothing more than to pin Nefersoga's shoulders to the mat for the 3 count. Another vertical suplex dropping this feline. Release German sending Frey to the outside. Went for another one. Only able to make it to the apron on Neff. Kicks him down. Neff able to make it inside. It's another one. Baseball slide takes the knee out from Frey. Another to the face this time. Double axe handle from the apron. Irish whipping Frey into the ring barricade. Puts down Neff with that running forearm. Sends him into the barricade as well. Release German again. Neff trying to take advantage. Going for that camel clutch on the outside. Darun screaming in agony. Side headlock takeover finally gets him free. Frey wailing on the face of Neff. Assisted vertical suplex puts down Darun now. Knocking him against those steel steps. Back body drop over the ring barricade. That has gotta hurt. Going for that surfboard stretch yet again is Neff. Eliminating the long limbs of Frey. Able to break free. The side headlock takeover to counter. Elbow drop, ineffective. Neff able to break free all on his own. Goes for the abdominal stretch on the... Back body drop again by Darun. Side headlock takeover now by Frey. Gets put down now, does Frey, by Darun. Release German! Landing on the steel steps. Goes for the running forearm. Neff catches him at the same time. Frey, an exchange of fists with Darun. Ducks under the fist, does Darun. Another release German into Neff. With full control again. Irish whip into the apron. And a second time. Wants to make Neff pay. Breaking the ring barricade. Shattered to pieces. There are no disqualifications in a triple threat match, ladies and gentlemen. Using a piece of that steel barricade on his opponents. Frey with a belly-to-belly takedown. Reversal now by Darun, trying to repay the favor. Able to break free. Neff on top of the barricade. Another shooting star puts down both men. Elbow drop avoided by Nefersoga. Gets put down all the same. We have the best contractors in the world working in this company. They'll have this ring area repaired before the next match. Nonetheless, another released German. And another for Frey. Those released German suplexes are deadly, snatching a piece of the ring barricade away from Chat. Putting down Nefersoka. Sending Neff back into the ring now is Darun. Might be thinking to put this one to rest. The vice grip locked in. Trying to crush the skull. Frey breaking it up. Gets dragged back into the ring now, does Frey. Release German countered. Goes for the abdominal stretch on the map. Another to break it up. Neff up to the top turnbuckle now. Goes for the kick again. Driving down both men. Darun still somehow standing. Irish whip into the ropes now. That forearm colliding at just the right angle to put down both of them. Darun feeling the... No, it's even worse, I'm afraid. Ladies and gentlemen, Darun has full super meter in this matchup. Putting down Nefersoka. With control now is Frey. Brainbuster in the middle of the ring. Now the giant swing being implemented. Reversal into a Hurricane Rana by Neff. Frey a fall-away slam. Arm dragged now by Nefersoka gets broken up by Frey. Back body drop now puts down this feline. Frey with full super as well now. His meter is loaded. Puts him down with the powerbomb. Fighting for control of who gets to put him down. Back body drop by Darun. Picking apart Nefersoka now. Able to throw away Darun. Frey in control again, another brainbuster. Picking him apart piece by piece. Ladies and gentlemen, Sebi is in the arena. Frey does not appreciate the interruption, it looks like. Trying to chase Sebi away. Meanwhile, Neff with a piece of that barricade. Throwing Frey. Throwing Darun into the corner. Hurricane Rana from the top turnbuckle into the pin. Neff steals it again.
Here is your winner, Nefersoka.
Against all odds, Nefersoka emerging victorious in this clash of titans. You have to wonder if this was premeditated or if this was just a gracious act from a fellow archetype. Darun no doubt disappointed in this. Oh! Frey attacking Darun. Frey was not the one defeated. Inverted suplex in this matchup. Another inverted suplex through the desk. Throwing the barricade at him. Frey not the winner in his debut match. Still making a statement nonetheless. It really was anyone's game, but in the end, Nefersoka emerging victorious, pinning Darun for a second time, thanks to a little help from Sebi. As for Frey, we can only imagine what the future holds for him. But nonetheless, we will be right back after these brief commercial messages. Stay tuned.
All right, bro, let's shred! Yeah! When you're carving through some killer powder, or bro, just ripping it to the extreme, you need Chef Boyardee overstuffed beef ravioli. You think that's extreme? This is extreme. Whoa! The zesty, hearty goodness of Chef Boyardee overstuffed beef ravioli satisfies the most extreme hunger. This stuff definitely feeds the need.
Oh fuck, it's the fuzz. Warning to motherfucker! We have a code blue. I repeat, code blue. My friend, you're demented if you think you're getting out of here. Wait, which way are the side characters going? Oh shit, oh fuck, oh no! No.
Morning, boy.
Get away from there, you fat fucks! I'm gonna cave your skulls in, you nitwits.
Welcome back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. We have yet another title match about to begin. Let's send it down.
The following is an intercontinental title match. Introducing first, the challenger from the Shivering Isles, weighing in at one spicy roll, Hulk Hogan!
It was 1 year ago when Bulk Hogan eliminated Duke Nukem from the first round of the Tenkaichi Budokai Invitational.
Champion from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at one opponent species, Duke Nukem!
The champion claimed that he tapped out in that match because being able to defend his own title was more important than anything. We'll see just how true that statement is. Bulk Hogan, the only man in MCW who has ever defeated Duke Nukem. This match is underway. Exchange of blows to start us off. Into that elbow tie-up now. In the middle of the ring. Starting off a little bit slow in this one. Slower than I'm used to. Into the underhook suplex. Tripped up now by the challenger. An arm drag now by Nukem. Belly to back takedown by Duke Nukem now. Trying to cut off circulation as much as possible. May have learned a great deal in the year since losing that matchup. Trying to break free is Bulk Hogan. Trying to struggle to breathe. Slowly, inch by inch, making their way to that bottom rope on the left side of your screen. Able to break free is Hogan. Duke remaining in control. Vertical suplex puts down the challenger. Feeling the adrenaline early on in this one. Gut wrench suplex. Knife switch! Putting down both Hogan into the pin. Kick out at 2. That would have been the fastest match in the company's history. A stunner now by the champion. Clubbing elbow to the back of the skull now. Irish whip gets caught on referee Dale Gribble. Headlock cinched in now. Punch to the dome. Reversal now by Hogan. Duke grabbing the ropes, causing a breakup. Into the roll-up. That is definitely too close. Irish whip now into the belly-to-belly takedown. Waiting for the challenger to get to his feet. Hogan beats into the punch. Duke putting him down all the same. Another gut-wrench suplex. Belly-to-back takedown, maintaining control, driving those elbows into the back of the head of the challenger. Puts him down yet again. Remaining in control is the champion in this one. Another roll-up. Counter into a roll-up by the challenger. Duke wrenching back, went for the sleeper. Hogan able to break free. Puts down the champion and a leg drop. Duke trying to keep his way. Into the turnbuckle now. Slamming Hogan face first into that top turnbuckle. Going for the roll-up again, sliding it in. Kick out at 2. Trips up Hogan. Still trying to remain in control of this one. Goes for that running clothesline. It's blocked by Hogan. Arm drag by the challenger now. Leg drop avoided by Duke Nukem. Slides into another roll-up. Kick out at 1 this time. Belly to back takedown. Goes for that elbow tie-up. Referee breaks it up. Waiting for Bogan to get to his feet. Both men center of the ring yet again. It's my understanding after the challenge was laid out in the previous episode that these two went to a strip club together somewhere in Vegas. You can only imagine what kind of nonsense goes on in that club. With control yet again as the challenger headlock, driving those fists into the cranium of Bogan. Side headlock takeover, Bogan able to break free mid-swing. Belly to back takedown, abdominal stretch control. Again with those elbows, into the elbow tie-up now. Transitions into a guillotine. Takedown again. Into the back suplex by the champion. Standing clothesline puts down Bogan into the pin. Kick out at 2. Punch for good measure, trying to keep distance. Again putting him down, feeling the adrenaline. He's got him up. Duke Deluxe into the pin. It's over.
Here is your winner and Stano Intercontinental Champion, Duke Nukem.
Duke Nukem, a dominant victory here tonight. A show of good sportsmanship between champion and challenger here. You love to see camaraderie in this business, boys and girls. Both men heading to the back, no doubt to enjoy a complimentary apple. Available for all participants in tonight's show. A dominant title defense by Duke Nukem. Maybe the most dominant we have ever seen the Duke in this company, ladies and gentlemen. An incredible matchup, and it's good to see that sportsmanship prevails in the end. Nonetheless, what? He's hit. Ladies and gentlemen, I am just getting word. It's real. It's actually happening. Ladies and gentlemen, it is finally time for what we have waited a year for. Let's send it down to the ring yet again.
Your attention, please, ladies and gentlemen. It is finally time. And now, he is a multi-time martial arts champion. He is the inspiration for heroes the world over. He is the longest reigning champion in MCW history. He was ranked #1 sexiest man alive by People magazine. He is the lone hero who defeated both Cell and Martin Fu. He has more martial arts skill in his pinky than the entire state of North Carolina. This is the man. This is the myth. This is the legend. This is your multiverse championship wrestling world champion. This is Hercule Satan.
The world champion, finally, at long last, making his presence known. A full year since he sent out the invitations for the Tenkaichi Budokai Invitational. The champion is in the building. Harsh words from the world champion for the man who will be challenging him for that world title. What's that outside? Oh, God!
Water, fire, air, and dirt. Fucking madness.
Superhuman is in the building! Going straight for the world champion!
Eclipse and vicious weather. 15,000 juggalos to get.
This has been brewing for so long! Finally, face to face, fist to fist. Putting down the champion. Throwing him into that ring barricade. With a vertical suplex on the concrete. Gets tripped up now by Superhuman. He looks like he's been hit by a car. Gets planted down by the champion. Calf crusher cinched in. Able to break free immediately as Hercule. Low blow by the champion. He's got Superhuman up. Reversal into a Hurricane Rana. Able to throw him off straight away. Rear naked choke locked in now. Strangling the life. Trying to wrench the air from his lungs, breaking free now as Superhuman. Taking the championship belt. Able to block it is Hercule Satan. Cross body by the champion now. Planting Superhuman down on the outside. Pulling back in, both men down. Tried to punch down the champion with the belt. Eats an arm drag nonetheless. Hercule snatched that world title belt back. Able to avoid the lariat. Both men down yet again. Headlock takeover by the champion. Driving his knuckles into the forehead of Superhuman. Looks like he suffered enough blood loss as it stands. Rolling to the outside to get away. Baseball slide connecting. Superhuman launching himself. No, the champ caught him. Reversal now by Superhuman. Both men brawling on the outside. It's planted, caught by that lariat. Trying to get to his feet. Ankle lock cinched in by the champion. Superhuman breaking free. Both men down yet again. First goes Superhuman into the concrete. And a second time. Hercule has full meter. The Satanplex. He's not done with him. Rolling Hercule suplex. Knee lift to the face, putting down Superhuman. Superhuman struggling, able to get to a knee. He's up on his feet. He's going after him. Superhuman running. Superhuman giving pursuit to the world champion Hercule Satan. It's been a year in the making. I cannot wait to see what unfolds, but nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, we have more show still. Let's take our last commercial break for this evening before our main event. Don't go anywhere.
Betty, do you have a date? Would you like to go to the dance? Many arrangements for the prom? Such a dork.
Isn't that a cute dress, Betty? Yeah. Last season.
Hi, Betty.
WCW Mayhem. It starts in the ring. It just doesn't have to end there. Oh my goodness!
That was so rude.
Welcome back to the show, everyone. Our main event is about to begin. So much hatred, so much spite, contempt, vitriol between these two teams. Going back months upon months. It's going to be nothing short of a brutal bloodbath here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Nonetheless, let's see what events transpire. MCW will not be held responsible for whatever occurs tonight. Let's send it down to the ring, everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the shit show. There are no countouts, there are no disqualifications, and there is no hope. This is chaos in the Coliseum.
The very first in our company's history, boys and girls.
Here is your special guest referee.
The special guest referee chosen by Team Thief. Donkey Kong making his way down to the ring. That is a hell of a pick. The mood is right for a Hellraiser, everyone.
Introducing first the team of Mario, Luigi, Casa Material, Gura Majima, and Marvelous Thing.
The amount of contempt these men have for their opponents will be on full display in this one. Let the werewolf back in the building.
Soulja Boy, baby, oh.
The team of Mario, Bowser, the MCW Tag Team Champions, Walter White and Saul Goodman, and
The time has finally come, everyone. To put the building to rest here tonight. 5-on-5, single fall, must take place inside the ring. This thing is underway. Leaping over. Planting down fork to Mario and Kiryu. I don't think Donkey Kong's gonna want to keep order in something like this. A cutter by fork, putting down Kiryu, slipping outside of the ring. Kick avoided from the top turnbuckle by fork. Throwing him directly into the railing. Sleeper hold locked in now. Meanwhile, on the other side of the ring, you see Thief brutalizing Walter White with that baseball bat. Mario dragging Saul Goodman to the outside. Putting down Bowser does Mario. Thrown through the desk. A powerbomb by Luigi now. Try and keep your eye on the prize in this one. It is going to be hard to do. Thief with an armbar to Walter White in the middle of the ring. Kiryu sailing off the top turnbuckle to Bowser. Bowser avoiding it. He caught his teammate instead. Kick putting Saul Goodman through the barricade. Majima being put down by the King of the Koopas. Mario and Wario brawling it out. Luigi trying to get a piece of the action. Mario Brothers putting down Wario. Ladies and gentlemen, the baseball bat has been lit on fire. Sharpshooter to Luigi now. Fork has a flaming baseball bat. Coffin drop by Thief. Snatching it away. Wants to brutalize him for it. The flames petering out. Pile driver by Bowser to Luigi. Thief rolling through. Smacking Fork over the skull with that bat. Luthez press now by Fork. Luigi in the background. A powerbomb to Bowser. Arm drag now by Thief. Mario on the outside with a giant swing. Wario reversing. Planted down now is Luigi. Elbow drop by Fork. Putting down Majima. Thief coming back to bite. Ducking under the fist. Bowser there to catch it. German suplex sends Fork on top of that table. Breaking through, sending Fork into the crowd. The audience members got to be careful in this one. There is bloodlust in these men's eyes. You see that armbar locked in, Luigi able to break free. Side headlock takeover by the King of the Koopas. Kiryu rolling back into the ring. Takes down Bowser. Dragging him back to his feet. Standing clothesline puts him down. Oh, Mario with control of that bat now. Wario and Thief rolling on the ring entrance. A low blow from behind. Both men down. Both men trying to hash out their differences the old-fashioned way. Thief get thrown towards the back. Saul Goodman. Majima making his way back in. Majima waving around that tag team title. Meanwhile, in the back, Thief and Wario having it out for one another. Fisherman suplex on the concrete. Calf crusher locked in now. Thief breaking free. Gets put down. Wario enjoying a complimentary apple. Trying to teach a lesson to this young man. Leaping directly over Thief, face first into the concrete wall. Cutter now by Wario. Again into the concrete wall goes Thief. The Skull Crusher on the concrete. Calf Crusher locked in once again. Able to break free, wrenching control. Gets put down yet again. Both men colliding in the air. Thief trying to make his way up, trying to mount some offense. Wario sees it coming, drags him back down. Belly suplex by Thief. Putting down this fat biker plumber. Catapulting him. Superman punch avoided. Coffin drop. It was Wario who was responsible for Thief being eliminated from the Tenkaichi Budokai Invitational. Wario served as referee for his match with Fork. Fork paid off Wario to fast count, and the two assaulted Thief afterwards. Finally, might have a measure of payback here, a cutter, but Wario goes through the chair. Went for that German. Wario landed on his feet. Plancha! Into the camel clutch now. Sending Thief back towards the concrete. Meanwhile, in the audience, Kiryu and Bowser hashing it out. If you remember, Bowser was eliminated from the Tenkaichi Budokai Invitational by Majima. Following Majima's own elimination in the subsequent episode, Bowser dragged Majima to the back, assaulting him for nearly an hour until Kiryu tracked him down and rescued him. Go to sleep by Kiryu. Following this, Bowser interrupted Kiryu's own match with Fork, thus eliminating him from the Tenkaichi Budokai Invitational, a burning hammer by Bowser. After that, the episode after, Destroyer by Kiryu. Kiryu went one-on-one with Bowser, and it was Fork that interrupted that matchup to return the favor to Bowser. Drop kick puts Kiryu down off of the railing. Other side of the ring, low blow by Luigi. Sending Fork into the ropes and a spine buster. And a second. The final match in the Tenkaichi Budokai Invitational. A series of reversals sends Luigi out. The final match was Fork versus Superhuman. In that matchup, Superhuman emerged victorious. Luigi was referee of that matchup. Fork assaulted Luigi after the match. Didn't like the calls he made. Got red suplex against the steel steps. In the back yet again. This brawl still going on. Irish whipping Wario into that production truck. Snapmare now. Rolling through his Thief. Wants to weaponize that trash can. Wario not letting it happen. Stomping down on the hand of Thief. Shattering the trash can. Finds a trash peach inside. Skull Crusher. Shattering the peach on the spine. Meanwhile, Majima no doubt baiting the tag team champions when he held up the title earlier. German suplex by Majima. Throwing him into his tag team partner. Majima trying to hold his own against the tag team champions. Both of them holding him still, bashing him over the skull with the title. Bit of leapfrog in this one. Majima trying to put down both of these men. Saul Goodman's got him in a pile driver. Back in the ring, side headlock takeover by Luigi. Throwing Fork into the barricade. Fork reversing, throwing Luigi into the barricade. It is green on green violence in this one. Gets taken down by Luigi. Hurricane Rana reversal by the Green Man. Belly to back takedown. Goes for the gut wrench suplex. Dragging Fork up to his feet. Snapmare now. Wants to put Fork to sleep. Breaking free immediately. Back suplex reversed into a Poison Rana. Giving chase now is Fork. Half and half suplex. Mario making his way to the back. Has his own share of grievances with Wario. After Wario screwed over Thief in his matchup, through the table he goes. Mario paid dividends and beat down Wario, serving as referee for more of that tournament. Later on, Mario would be victim to assault after assault at Wario's hands. And in a matchup, it was Wario that emerged victorious. Holding him steady now is Snapmare. Throwing him into the table. Coffin drop caught into an inverted cutter. The ring experience of Wario is not to be underestimated under any circumstances. Somersault kick connecting. Holding him steady, another. Trying to keep him isolated. Trying to stop him, an inverted stunner by Thief. Irish whip sending Wario over to those tables. Mario might be thinking of a round of baseball to solve this situation. Front suplex by Thief. Senton by Wario, Thief still standing. Test of strength broken up, assisted pop-up by both men. Mario with full super meter. Block breaker, but Mario went through the table. Hurricane Rana reversal by Wario. Avoiding Mario in the crossfire. Meanwhile, back with the tag team champions, and Majima put through the desk. Side headlock takeover by Saul Goodman. Walter White with that chair accidentally hits his own partner. Majima had it scouted, eats a vertical suplex all the same. Flip gets Majima free. Saul Goodman there to catch. Exchange of fists now. Slipping around back. Goes for the sleeper. Walter White not going to let that happen. Trying to punish Majima. Rolls through now to Saul Goodman. Vertic guillotine cinched in now. Majima's got to play this smart. These are not easy pickings of opponents to go for. German suplex. Puts Saul Goodman on top of that wooden desk. Avoiding the double axe handle. Arm drag now by Majima. Takes his bat back. Snatched away by Goodman. Gets put down in a back body drop. Heisenberg making Majima pay. Low blow from behind. Back in the ring. Luigi and Fork still going at it. Spinal tap from the top turnbuckle. Irish whip sending Fork over the railing into the crowd. Looks like he wants to set that table back up. Parrying Fork with the table. Atomic drop through the table now. Goes Fork. Still able to stand. Belly-to-belly suplex by Fork now. Irish whip sending Fork towards those steel steps. Flying lariat, tripping up Fork now. Went for that gut wrench. Fork sat back to avoid it. Slipping back around front. He's got him up. Power bomb over the steel steps. And a low blow from Heisenberg to Majima. Cutter by Majima gets him free from Saul's grasp. Monkey flip now. Just waiting for an opportunity. Luthez reversed into a belly-to-belly. Hip toss now by Saul Goodman. Sending Majima towards that concrete wall. Able to stop himself. DDT by Majima. Majima now sending Saul Goodman into the wall. Slipping around back. German suplex. With control of one half of the tag team champions now, Irish whip sends Saul Goodman face first into the ladder. And a second time. And a third. Throwing him away now. Control back to Heisenberg. Back suplex by Majima. Head into that back office area, it looks like. Meanwhile, at the ring entrance, Kiryu and Bowser still having at it. The Dragon of Dojima against the King of the Koopas. Reversal of blockbuster by Bowser. Into the railing goes Kazuma Kiryu. Wanted to reverse into a Hurricane Rana, ate a shoulder breaker instead of stunner by Kiryu. This duel between dragons. Ducking under the fist now. Release German by Kiryu. Throwing him against the railing now. And again. Taking this backstage, it looks like. Kiryu gets dropped by Bowser. Both men headed to the back where Saul Goodman is still waiting. Punishing the Dragon of Dojima now. Sidewalk slam on the concrete. feeling his meter is full. The snap! Dragon suplex by Bowser. And now, the Koopa Calamity. Saul Goodman setting that desk back up, telling Bowser to put him through it. Release German through the desk. Kiryu still scrambling to try and make it to his feet. Irish whip sending him on his way. Kiryu able to stop himself, avoids the drop kick. Gets planted now. Heading to that bathroom area, that shower room. Mario and Thief still working over Wario here. Irish whip sends him face first into the concrete. Knee lift puts down Mario. Wario running for the hills, it looks like. In that office area, Majima and Walter White still duking it out. Using that title as bait, avoids the big Superman punch, belly to back takedown. German suplex against the desk. Who do you think's gonna end up paying for it if it breaks? Brainbuster on the carpet. That's Todd Howard's personal desk. Must be made of something real high quality. Into the chair goes Heisenberg. The chair is broken. Brainbuster yet again. Rolling through the desk now. Irish whip sends Heisenberg into the wall. Now into that plant. And a curb stomp. Side headlock takeover by Walter White. Takes down Majima. Reversal with a Hurricane Rana. Both men vying for supremacy. Meanwhile, in that bathroom area, Kiryu put through the toilet. Got him up on his shoulders now. Planting Kiryu skull first on the tile. Kiryu throwing him away. Still not quitting. Refusing to give in. Working over the arm now is Bowser. The pain and agony he must be feeling at this moment. Wanted to reverse again, Bowser caught it, catapulting him. Saul Goodman sending Kiryu into the tile wall. And now into that trash can. Putting Kiryu through the trash. I don't think Bowser wants to be interrupted here. Kiryu able to get out of his grasp. Still too dazed. Boston Crab cinched in, Kiryu breaking free. Throwing him into Saul Goodman. That's some collateral damage. I think Bowser just wants some payback. Kiryu able to stop himself. Leapfrogging over Saul Goodman, stops himself, puts Kiryu out of the air. Irish whip sending Kiryu into the showers. Meanwhile, underhook powerbomb by Luigi. Throwing Fork back into the ring. Ducking under the fist now is Fork, slipping back around front. Gut wrench, sending him off of the ring apron. Lying in wait is Fork. Gets dragged out of the ring yet again by Luigi. Up to the top turnbuckle. Gets taken out of midair with a spear. Sending Fork into the crowd again, picking up a piece of that ring barricade. Fork had it scouted. Single leg Boston Crab cinched in. Luigi reversing, planting Fork firmly in that chair. Breaking the chair. Both men barely up to their feet, aloof as pressed by Fork. Trying to strangle out the air from Luigi's lungs. Smacking the back of his skull against the concrete, gets tripped up now by Luigi. Irish whip into the edge of that barricade. With a pipe now. Hip toss now by Fork. Inverted guillotine locked in. Side headlock takeover gets Luigi free. Irish whip sending Fork over those steel steps. Luigi with another hip toss. Bludgeoning Fork with that pipe, he goes over the railing again. Puts down Luigi from the barricade. Gets tripped up now, a drop toe hold by Luigi. Puts him down again into an armbar. Fork trying to fight free. Able to do it just barely. Back body drop by Luigi now. Irish whip yet again into the barricade. Flying lariat again. Catches Fork in a low blow. Flying lariat once more. Luigi with control. Side headlock takeover shatters the steel steps. Kiryu in the meanwhile, still being victimized in that shower room. Snapmare gets him a moment's respite. With control of that briefcase now is Kiryu. Trying to play footsies, inverted atomic drop. Demanding more. Spin kick puts him down. And one for Saul Goodman and another. And another for Bowser. Release German suplex to Saul Goodman. Bowser none too pleased about any of this. Laying on the punishment even thicker. Test of strength between these two dragons now. Low blow by Kiryu. Irish whip sending Bowser into those lockers now. And into the wall. Meanwhile, in that office area, Heisenberg and the Mad Dog still brutalizing one another. Majima with control now. That German suplex! You heard Heisenberg screaming in agony. Might have ripped his shoulder out of the socket on that one. Trips up Majima. Grabs him, plants him down. Control of that bat yet again. Gonna keep it with him. Throwing him down. Rolling through with Walter White now. The brutality just won't stop. Camel clutch cinched in now. Able to break free, but needs a powerbomb for his troubles, does Walter White. Throwing Walter White to that bathroom area. The two rooms are connected. There are now 5 combatants in this room. Majima looking for a little payback on Bowser. Assisted hip toss. This is a regular man pile right here. Throwing Saul Goodman down. Now Walter White. Cartwheel takedown by Majima. Wanted to pick up Bowser, couldn't quite do it. Cartwheel takedown yet again. Bowser reversing. Kip up by Majima. Pedigree by Majima. Puts down Walter White. Irish whip sending him into Bowser. Bowser countering. High-octane fist action going on in the meanwhile. Luthez press by Majima. Big knee drop by the Mad Dog. Using that bat to try and get them space. Reversal, a calf crusher locked in by Bowser now. Kiryu a belly-to-belly suplex to Saul Goodman. Majima with control of Walter White. Through the toilet with the brain buster. Bowser setting it back up for whatever reason. Side headlock takeover puts Majima through it. It is nothing short of chaos in this one. Pure anarchy. Planting down both the Mad Dog and the Dragon. Meanwhile, Thief and Mario and Wario have made their way up to the rooftop. Fisherman suplex by Thief. Wario ran up to the rooftop trying to get away. They chased him all the way. Arm drag by Wario now. Skull Crusher now. Rolling through now is Marvelous Thief. Pump handle slam by Mario, followed by a coffin drop. Hell's Gate locked in. Thief breaking it up. Monkey flip sends Wario packing. Another coffin drop by Thief. Goes for the arm bar. Thief sending Wario towards that jutting out portion of the rooftop. Gut-wrench suplex by Wario. And another plancha into the camel clutch. Mario breaking it up with a big uppercut. Elbow tie-up now. Wants to punish. Wants to maim. Wants to make Wario suffer. Uppercut again by Mario. Wanted to pick him up. He was just too fat to do it. Irish whipping Thief towards the ledge. You gotta be careful about that in this area. Reversal into a calf crusher. Control of the abdomen now. Holding him steady for Thief. Trying to rip that arm out of its socket. Trying his damnedest. Thief holding on. Goes for a stunner. Wario sits back. Alabama slam by Thief. Cartwheel takedown. Meanwhile, back in the ring, these two are still killing each other. Double axe handle puts down Luigi. Tried to trip him up, couldn't do it. Inverted stunner by Fort. Rolling through with Luigi now, trying to daze him. With control yet again, switching to the abdomen. Eliminating the core of Luigi. An elbow to the side of the head and another double axe handle by Fort. Elbow drop for good measure. Arm drag by Luigi. Belly to back takedown. Flipping off fork. Bashing that piece of the barricade over his skull. Fork with a gut-wrench suplex. Stomping down. Dragging him up to his feet. Gets put down by Luigi. And again with the barricade piece. Now throwing it at the back of Fork's head. Kicking Fork down. Might have overreached on that one. Tackles him down into a sleeper hold. Snapmare gets Fork free. Bashing the back of his skull on that outer mat. DDT plants Luigi. Back up to the rooftop now. Pump handle slam by Mario. Sending Wario over there again. Thief is talking to him. What's he saying? What are the words Thief has for Wario? Rolling through now is Wario. Pushing down on the skull. Dragging Wario up to his feet. Can't quite do it. He's just too fat. Waiting for his time. Fisherman suplex. With control again. What's he doing?
Oh my God!
Meanwhile, in the shower room. This brawl is still ongoing. It is 2-on-3 in this one. Stomping down now is Walter White. Meanwhile, a sharpshooter locked in. Majima able to break free. Still trying to gasp for air is Kiryu. Vertical suplex puts down the King of the Koopas. Release German suplex now. Gets tripped up by Bowser. Meanwhile, abdominal stretch by Walter White. Single leg Boston Crab cinched in. Trying to vie for some semblance of permanent control in this one. Release German suplex again. With control, the skull crusher on the tile. Again, putting down the Mad Dog. He's got Majima up on his shoulders and a powerbomb now. Sending him outside, leaving the room together. Kiryu now alone with the tag team champions. It is an uphill battle, to say the least. Saul Goodman with control. Got a cutter by Kiryu. Superman punch by Walter White, and a second. Went for that gut wrench, instead gets a belly-to-belly suplex. And a release German by Kiryu. Wants to give the vertical suplex to Saul Goodman. The Dragon may have found his second wind in this one. Inverted atomic drop, Kiryu feeling the adrenaline. The snap, Dragon through the trash. Low blow by Saul Goodman. Meanwhile, back at the ring, Luigi and Fork are still going to war. Belly-to-belly suplex sends Luigi sailing outside. Donkey Kong heading out to check on Luigi. Fork taking a minute in the ring to catch his breath. Try and nurse some of those wounds. Fork with a piece of that barricade in his hands. Luigi up to his feet. Bashing Luigi over the face. Fork hit Donkey Kong. Fork was trying to get to Luigi. He hit Donkey Kong instead. Breaking the barricade. Samoan drop by Donkey Kong. All bets are off now. Sending Fork into that barricade. You never aggravate an ape. Sending Fork into the apron. Meanwhile, Bowser and Majima made their way to the back. Back body drop by Bowser now. Release German through the table. The strength of the King of the Koopas throwing away that vending machine. Telling Majima he can't see him. Going up top of it. Majima spots it, gets out of harm's way. Majima getting around that corner. Bowser in hot pursuit. Oldest trick in the book from around the corner. Planting the King of the Koopas on the concrete. Up to his feet straight away. Irish whip sending him back over where he wants. Drop kick. Putting down the Mad Dog. Irish whip yet again. Majima able to stop himself. Takes Bowser out in midair. Elbow drop having little effect on the shell. German shattering the table to pieces. Now using one of those broken off legs. Trying to shield himself with a piece of that table. It didn't work. Kiryu and the tag team champions in the meanwhile, demanding more. Saying it's not done. Spin kick puts down Saul. Headbutt avoided. Now putting down Heisenberg. Drop kick. He's got him up. Vertical suplex. Goodman trying to mount again. Back suplex to Goodman. Hip toss now. Ducking under is Kiryu. Saul Goodman running face first into that urinal. Running drop kick. Now waiting for his chance. Saul Goodman still down. Walter White with a headlock. Running drop kick puts down Heisenberg. Turned attention again to Goodman. Another spinning kick puts him down. Again into the urinal goes Saul Goodman. Release German suplex. Wants to weaponize as much of this environment as possible, does Kiryu. Putting down Saul with that pipe. Heisenberg getting back up to his feet. Aimed straight at the dick was the pipe. Inverted suplex puts down Walter White. Feeling his meter. Putting down Saul Goodman. Now wants to do the same to Walter White. Spin kick yet again. Back in the ring area. Luigi and Donkey Kong now working in tandem. Putting down an inverted DDT. Trying to return the suffocation favor to Fork from earlier. Couldn't quite do it. Low blow by Luigi now. Fork with control, a headlock cinched and a punch to the dome. Still waiting for an opportunity. Things are not looking good for Team Fork right now. They are down a team member. The referee is in the pocket of the opposing team. Spine buster now by Luigi. Into the pin. Kick out at 1. Went for the gut wrench, could not do it. Ducking underneath is Luigi, tripping up Fork, he spills to the outside. Tope Suicida by Luigi. A skull crusher through the chair. In the back. Release German puts Majima through another. The Snapdragon through a third chair. Dear God, the mayhem. What the hell is he doing? No, 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 that's too much. That thing weighs a metric ton. Dear Christ! He does it! Who the hell? Someone's in the shower room! Assaulting Kiryu with a syringe! Kiryu's being assaulted with a syringe! Who the hell is that? Oh my God, it's Jesse Pinkman! Jesse Pinkman is in the arena! Throwing Kiryu into the wall! Ankle lock cinched in deep. Majima crawling out from underneath that vending machine. Belly to belly suplex by Bowser. The fans letting Bowser know what he thinks. Side headlock takeover now by Bowser. Now planting him in a sidewalk slam on the remains of that table. Irish whip now into the concrete wall. Hip toss. When will it be enough to satisfy Bowser? Sending Majima into those steel steps. Back body drop over the steel. Skull Crusher shatters the steps. Satisfied with his work, no doubt. Superman punch puts down the dragon. Going through that trash can again. Jesse Pinkman now a bear hug locked in. Northern Light suplex. Ankle lock cinched in now by Walter White. Coffin drop by Thief, putting down Bowser. He was lying in wait. Bulldog now, face first on the concrete, and another coffin drop. And another. Flipping off Bowser. Go to sleep. Bowser still scrambling. Thief still with control. Scorpion death drop through the chair. Meanwhile in the ring, Fork fighting off Luigi and Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong into the corner. Gets punched directly in his noggin. Thrown to the side like trash. Rolling through now. Luigi stopping the assault. Big running elbow gets dragged to the outside by Luigi. Both these men have been through so much in this one. The Russian leg sweep. And the elbow drop. Gets tripped up now by Luigi. Waiting for an opportune moment, the German suplex by Donkey Kong. Inverted guillotine locked in now. Saying lay on the punishment is Donkey Kong. Holding him steady now. Spear by Luigi. Stomping down. Going for an STF now is Luigi. Telling Fork he better just give it up now is Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong not counting Fork's pin. Irish whip by Donkey Kong now. Throwing Fork over the rope. Into the steel steps. Goes Fork. Belly-to-belly suplex breaks them. And a shooting star press by Luigi from the top turnbuckle. Meanwhile, in the back parking area, the tag team champions and Jesse Pinkman working over Mario. Started by Mario. He's back there too, it looks like. 2-on-3 yet again. German suplex by Mario puts down Pinkman. Sending him face first into Mr. White. Series of blows now. Somersault kick puts down Goodman and Pinkman. Exchange of blows now between these two. Snapmare by Pinkman. Saul Goodman now working over Mario. Sliding him through. You see Thief brawling it out with Heisenberg in the back. Catapult now. Saul Goodman's got a hammer. Saul Goodman does not got a hammer. Back body drop. Guillotine locked in by Thief onto Pinkman there. Clothesline puts down Mario. Walter White waiting for his chance. Taking control of Thief. Rolling backwards. Vertical suplex. DDT into a Kimura lock now. Fork screaming in pain. Able to get control. Donkey Kong stops it. Spiking Fork face first against that ring barricade. Low blow by Luigi. Irish whip sending Fork back into the ring. Luigi bashing him over the skull. Fork trying to get distance. Eats another to the back of the head. Going for it again. Monkey flip now. Big flying lariat and tripping up Fork. Couldn't quite do it. Getting distance with that kick. Into another lariat. Now a hip toss. Into the pin. Kick out at 2. Fork still in this thing. Back body drop now by Fork. Head scissors takedown by Luigi. Waiting for Fork to get to his feet. Again with the barricade piece. And he throws it in his head. Back body drop sends Fork sailing over the ring apron again. Shooting star press. Feeling the adrenaline. Feeling his super meter is full. Throwing Fork into the ring apron. Block! Breaker into the Hell's Gate! Into Hurricane Rana! In that back parking area, this brawl still happening between these 5 men. Thief getting his face caved in by a hammer. Gut-wrench suplex by Jesse Pinkman. He's got him up now. Electric chair. Inverted suplex onto Pinkman. Cartwheel gets Mario free. Took his eye off the ball for just a moment. Jesse Pinkman made him pay for it. Monkey flip by Thief. Walter White there to pick up the pieces, stomping down on the balls. Trying to get some space, trying to help Mario. Coffin drop It is pure anarchy. Nothing short of it. Inverted guillotine and an armbar locked in. Countered by Saul Goodman. The hell is... Walter White has a bundle of dynamite, ladies and gentlemen. Walter White has an explosive device. Any slight impact could be enough to set it off. The faintest shock could do the trick. Still waiting. You'd think someone would have a lighter on hand. Meanwhile, fork thrown off of the barricade by Luigi. Belly-to-belly suplex puts down Fork. Throwing Fork back towards the ring, slides under the rope. Both men in exchange of fists now. Both men down. Luigi sliding under that bottom rope to give himself a minute. Evading the fist, another exchange of blows. Slipping around front is Fork, an Irish whip into the rope. Donkey Kong ready and waiting with that piece of barricade. Sleeper hold locked in. Donkey Kong saying, can't we talk about this? Up to the top turnbuckle now. Double axe handle caught into a powerbomb by Fork. Single leg Boston Crab cinched in now. Saul Goodman with that dynamite bundle now. Thief trying to snatch it away from him. Able to get it. Jesse Pinkman's got a hammer. Trying to keep distance. The faintest impact could do it. Gut-wrench suplex now by Pinkman. Thief and Pinkman dangerously close. Off it goes! Mario with control of Heisenberg. Irish whips him away. Saul Goodman with a back body drop. That hammer, that baseball bat that they took from Majima, coming into play, stomping down now. And again. Mario still not giving in. Thief breaking free. The baseball bat is on fire. Camel clutch locked in on Mario. A back body drop to Thief now. The briefcase is on fire. Mario with a flaming baseball bat. Saul Goodman stopping him, throwing that hammer. The light extinguished. Laying waste. Back in the ring. Side headlock takeover by Luigi. Irish whip. Sending him into the ropes. Catches him with a right. Slipping around back now. Into the abdominal stretch on the mat. Into the corner goes Fork. Fork punching down Luigi, gets kicked down himself. Big flying lariat avoided. Tripping up Fork now is Luigi. throwing him into the corner. And now into the opposite corner. Hurricane Rana over the railing piece. With control yet again. Back body drop into the pin. 2. No! 4. Still alive in this match. Snapmare over that railing. Elbow drop avoided. Kick down again. Goes for that lariat again. Fork saying not again with the railing. The Brawl has made their way back to the ring area. Jesse Pinkman with a powerbomb to Mario. These men have made their way back to the ring finally. It's about goddamn time. Putting down Jesse Pinkman is Donkey Kong. Saul Goodman now. DDT by Walter White. It is pandemonium. Spearing down. Fork reversing. Donkey Kong throwing him off. Trying to find a single ounce of ground to walk on. Saul Goodman taking the fight to Donkey Kong into the sleeper hold. Out of it goes DK. Putting down Luigi now. Chasing after this gorilla. Went for the pile driver, ate a Hurricane Rana instead. Still gets tripped up. Slipping around. The tag team champions did defeat the Mario Brothers in a tag title bout several shows ago. Putting down Thief are Goodman and Fork. Fork with that briefcase, using it as a blunt object. Fork heading down, Thief on the top turnbuckle. Coffin drop to Saul Goodman. Thief taking it to Fork. Inverted suplex. Throwing Fork into the barricade. Telling him that he can't see him. Kicking him down. Throwing Fork into the ring post. Back into the ring now. Fork slipping back under. Saul Goodman there to grab Thief. Side leg lock cinched in now. You gotta wonder what the total game plan is for Team Fork now. If Donkey Kong is not gonna count their pins. Bludgeoning Thief in the back of the skull with that pipe is Fork. to Mario now, putting him down with 3 strikes from that pipe. Throwing it directly at Donkey Kong's face. Trying to concuss this ape. Make him confused enough that he might be willing to count a pin. Thief countering fork. Grabbing him in midair, not letting it happen. Inverted atomic drop. Saul Goodman once again coming to Fork's aid. Donkey Kong in the ring, putting down Heisenberg. Shotgun drop kick by DK. You see Jesse Pinkman screaming in pain in the meanwhile. It is sheer agony. Bowser making his way back. After Thief put him through that chair earlier. Back in this matchup is the King of the Koopas. It is pandemonium in this matchup. Bowser dragging down Donkey Kong. Full super meter in hand. Koopa Calamity avoided by DK. He goes for it again, plants him down. Side headlock takeover by Donkey Kong. A battle of the Titans. Belly-to-belly suplex. Throwing Donkey Kong down towards that apron. Avoiding it with the cartwheel now. Still waiting for their chance to put an end to this. Avoiding every ounce of offense possible. Back suplex to Thief. Going straight after Thief, it looks like. Bashing him over the head with a piece of that steel steps. Back suplex now to Mario by Jesse Pinkman. The Dragon of Dojima making his way back down to the ring. Bowser doesn't notice. Release! German suplex. Full meter! Deadeye! Driving Bowser down on the concrete! Putting down Saul Goodman. An opportunity, bashing Fork over the head with that microphone. Dragging him to his feet, rolling through with him. Side leg lock cinched in. Fork screaming in pain. Diving off the apron with a double axe handle is Fork. Standing clothesline by Kiryu now, putting down Jesse Pinkman. Senton avoided by Bowser. Stomping down now on the tag team champions is Kiryu. Saul Goodman sending him into the edge of that railing. Now into the other side. It is a mosh pit of destruction here. Saul Goodman dragging DK down. Jesse Pinkman trying to take the fight to Thief. Tag team champions planting Luigi on the concrete. Bowser giving chase to Donkey Kong. Pinkman's with the bat. The Snapdragon suplex and an elbow drop from Pinkman. And another Snapdragon. Release German! Throwing Donkey Kong to the back. We don't have a referee in this damn thing now. The referee has been thrown to the back. Thief with a piece of that barricade bashing Walter White. Now Goodman. Taking the fight to the tag team champions is Marvelous Thief. Now a back body drop sending Goodman over the rope. Coffin drop puts down Jesse Pinkman. Kicking the legs out from under Jesse Pinkman. Fisherman suplex to Walter White. Arm drag now. Piece of that barricade again. Pinkman turning the tables on Thief. Thief able to throw it back in his face. Coffin drop. Drops Pinkman. Throwing him through that desk. Rolling through with Jesse Pinkman, his Marvelous Thief. German suplex in the crowd. Looking around, surveying the area. Waiting for it. Coffin drop puts down Saul Goodman. Walter White, a low blow to Luigi. Thief taking the fight straight to Bowser and the tag team champions. German suplex puts down Bowser. Pinkman back in the ring. Luigi saving Thief. Elbow drop to the head of Luigi while he was locked in that hole. Meanwhile, Fork and Kiryu, the brawl made it back into the ring. Thief taking advantage. Went for that throwing. Bowser face first into Fork. Bowser back up to his feet. Both men down. Thief up to his feet first. Arm drag over that barricade piece. Fork doesn't know what he's walking into. Fisherman suplex. He held onto the ropes though. Fork and Goodman putting down Thief. Stomping down now is Fork. Crab cinched in now. And the sharpshooter cinched in on Kiryu. They're trying to crawl their way over to each other. Trying to use the other for leverage to break free. Thief able to do it. Throwing Fork into the corner. Hurricane Rana from the top turnbuckle. Inverted atomic drop by Kiryu to Pinkman. This is a hellacious matchup, everyone. Oh, dear God! Pinkman threw off his jacket. He's wearing a referee uniform. Taking down Luigi. of Luigi throwing him away. Trying to pull Mr. White out of harm's way. Holding him steady for him. Kiryu reversing. Trying to fight through. Pile driver by Saul Goodman. Trying to go for the pin, but there's no referee in his favor anymore. Breaking up that pin attempt. Over the steel step piece goes Kiryu. Back body drop sends Thief crashing to the outside. Toss now into the armbar for Luigi. Jesse Pinkman a snap there to Mario now. Goes for that German. Mario spilling over the top rope. Pinkman punching him down. Thief getting back in the ring into the arms of Pinkman. Luigi and Fork. Russian leg sweep over the steel step. These two have been brawling the whole match. Kick out at 2. Digging deep. Luigi able to get out. Gives him a second. 1, 2, 3.
Your winners, Team Up Fork, the White Soul Goodman and Powder! Mario, I don't think you'll be seeing him again.
Team Fork. A plan was laid out and executed in brutal fashion. Thief approaching. Double axe handle from the railing. Putting down Thief. Still not wanting to call it quits. Russian leg sweep on the concrete. Ladies and gentlemen, it was nothing short of a hellraiser of a match. In the end, Team Fork emerging the victors. It took the loss of Wario to do it, but the plan was executed. And the wild card of Jesse Pinkman paid dividends. An incredible, stellar, unbelievable main event. The longest in MCW history. You ask me at a personal level, I doubt this is over between Fork and Thief. But nonetheless, this is the end of our show, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for being here with us for one full year of Multiverse Championship Wrestling. Here is to many more. I have been Ori. This has been Murderversary. Good fight and good night.
God damn it. How could you let this happen? They saw your face. It's bad enough you fucks let him escape, but now we may be compromised. The only silver lining is continues pursuing legal action. You'd better pray to whatever you believe in that twin head of yours, that the others are still undercover. Otherwise it'll be your head. Now get the hell out of my sight! I'm surrounded by idiots.